let's see how this smokes together for the very first time. When they said these were heavy, they were not joking about how heavy these were. All right, so let me just turn this around and yeah, so this video was not planned, but Steamulation announced that they were dropping a new shisha, and it is the Steamulation Ultimate. So what I have in front of me is the Steamulation Ultimate Gen 3 and the Steamulation Ultimate 1 Gen 3. Both of these are Gen 3. Gen 3 is the newest version of the Ultimate, and we have both boxes in front of us. Now, at the time that you're watching this video, I am at the beach somewhere in Egypt, hopefully fingers crossed, and I'm not even in the same country. So obviously this video was recorded ahead of time, and Steamulation was like, hey, we're dropping the Ultimate. Do you want to do an unboxing? And I was like, I definitely want to do an unboxing for that. So I have both boxes in front of me. I have the one hose version and the multiple hose version. And I figured instead of unboxing it and then putting it back in the box and like taping it back up and then recording that, I would just actually show you the first time I actually unboxed both of these. So without further ado, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring the camera in a little bit closer. I'm going to unbox each of these, and I'm also gonna try to figure out how to put them together, and then we'll try them together for the very first time. So without further ado, all right, so obviously these boxes are tall, so I'm gonna do my best here. Now let's unbox this carefully. Oh. Clean. All right, so this says lift here, so I'm going to listen and I'm going to lift. This says open here, so I'm going to listen again and open it there. And this is what it looks like the first time that you open it. So everything is in the box neatly, and we're just gonna take some things out. So there, that's a stem. This is the expansion kit that has a QR code and what looks like some O-rings. We have, if I'm not mistaken, this is the part that goes under the tray. This is the part that goes over the tray, and this is for the hose. And then we have the tray. Now, the tray has this cover on it so that the stainless steel doesn't scratch. So there's a cover on the top and a cover at the bottom. The nice thing about Steamulations is they come mostly assembled, so we're gonna have very minimal work. We have here the certificate of authenticity and the number, or certificate of originality and the number. And here we have the heart and we have the base. Open that like so. By the way, I have no idea what this looks like, so we're seeing it together for the first time. All right. And we have a base. This is a really nice base. Oh, what is this? Okay, this is the stem. So I'm just gonna screw this into the top here. And like I said, I have no idea what this is supposed to look like or what it's supposed to do or what the features are. So we're doing this together. Steam click is still there. Makes it easy to take the heart out and makes it secure. Is this adjustable now? This is adjustable, all right. Is a diffuser, how do you do this? Oh, you just take this part off. Okay, and there is a ball in the middle of the down stem. You guys can hear that. And then if we unscrew the down stem, open this up, this is where all the purge balls are. Let's figure out which one I want to smoke from. I guess this one, okay, so. All right, so this one came out. So we have the purge ball out, and let's just go ahead and put that back on. All right, and now we're just gonna screw the top of the down stem back in, so that way this is secure. And then we can just put this in. This is pretty nice, honestly. All right, so we have steam click and expansion. So this is the steam click part where it locks in. What is this button? I don't know what this button does, but we're gonna continue to put it together. We're gonna put this one near the front because this is the one that doesn't have the purge ball in. And then we are going to So I'm gonna peel these off later, but basically this, and this, and place that in there. And this is the hose adapter, and the hose adapter just goes in here. I wonder what the difference is when you push it all the way in. Also, these are adjustable, so you can adjust the draw or the restriction. I actually like to leave them all the way open. So I like for them to look like that. And then, not that it matters, but I go around and close all of the ones that I'm not gonna use. And then, yeah, this is the hose adapter and just goes into the one that I am gonna use. I like it, good looking shisha. This white is a really nice white, gives a nice little transparency without actually being transparent, obviously, except for the windows, which are transparent. All right, so this is the Steamulation Ultimate Gen 3. Now, let's look at the Ultimate one. And I'm just gonna do the same thing here. Same thing, lift here. So we'll do that, open here. So we'll do that. And here you can see the inside before I do. We have this thing. Okay, this is where it's gonna start to get more complicated. We have this thing. We have this, which is the top and bottom for the tray. We have this, which is the top stem. Sorry, I'm pausing because I'm slowly realizing that this is black, and I don't think I've ever seen a black Steamulation. The heart is black too. Wow. All right, that looks really, really good. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Assembly aid. For the optional installation of the thread adapter, please read the application and the warning. Okay, so we do get some instructions. The thread adapter. Oh, this is for the stem, the top stem, so that the tray can screw into it, I think, instead of just going on. Okay. And then we have the tray. This one's not taped up. That black stainless steel is amazing. Okay, so that's what this looks like. Is this everything? I think there's one more thing in here. There's more O-rings. Okay, cool. So put those to the side. We have the certificate of originality. And this is the base. This is a beauty. I've never seen this color base before. But then again, I've never seen a black Steamulation before, so I love this. All right. So this is lucky number 13. And yeah, so here's the base. It looks like this. Let's put the top stem down for a second. I want to see what this looks like. All right, so this is still adjustable. Let's unscrew this. Take that plate off, and we have 4 regular purge balls. So these are just the small purge balls. There's no large ball because obviously this is just the one hose version. All right, so the purge balls are secure inside. I do like that. I love this black. Like, this looks really, really good. All right, let's put this in here like this. You can still adjust. See that on the inside? This is closed. This is open. Here is the top stem. Let's just screw that in. Okay, it looks like that. So before we put the tray on, let's open this. So here we have the bowl adapter, and this is the bottom part that goes under the tray so it can hold the tray in place. So here at the bottom, goes here. Screw that in. Now this is secure. And it looks like this. Man, this is okay. All right, so this is the hose adapter from the Steamulation Ultimate. This is the Ultimate one. Still fits comfortably, so now the pieces are interchangeable, like exactly the same. Fits there. This, I think they sent me the wrong piece. It's supposed to look exactly like this, but I actually think I got a prototype, and the prototype is the same piece but in black. I don't think the production version is gonna look like this. I repeat again, I don't think the production version is gonna look like this, but this is what mine looks like. And it goes in there. It really doesn't matter because you're not gonna be able to see it, because as soon as there's a hose on this, you can't actually see what color this piece is. I have to grab a hose and handle. You can use any hose and handle. They don't come with a hose and handle. So here, let me just plug this in. And this is gonna be my first time using this. So I have a bowl packed, I have coals, I have an HMD. Let's see how this smokes together for the very first time. That's nice. That's a really nice draw. Okay, let's see what the purge looks like. It's a really good looking purge. I mean, it's simple, up from the heart to the bottom of the tray, and it's a smooth purge. Emptied out the base, did its job. All right, so I'm trying out the Steamulation Ultimate 1. And then here I have the Steamulation Ultimate. This is the multi-hose version. I didn't set this one up. I did want to show you something. As I was putting things away, I looked at this with the O-rings and I'm like, what are these O-rings for and why does this say expansion kit? Luckily, the QR code for this worked and it took me to the page for the Steamulation Ultimate Gen 2. This is the Gen 3, so obviously there's a little bit of a difference. There's more updates. Like there's this button on the side, this button right here, and on here it's over here, that I'm pretty sure that if I push it, I think it's supposed to purge through the bowl maybe? I don't know what the button does. We'll figure out what that button does. We'll get more information on that. But what I discovered was, if you take this out, let's take the tray out so nothing falls. If you flip this upside down and you take the down stem out, I never had an Ultimate Gen 1 or Gen 2. So I know it's on the Gen 2. I don't know if it's on the Gen 1, but basically if you take this off and unscrew this, this actually says expansion on one side, steam click on the other side. All right, so the way this is supposed to work is you're supposed to take this off and then you're supposed to put one of the white bands and one of the black bands here. And then you flip it to where expansion is this way. All right, so you screw that back in after you put the O-rings on and then screw this in. Now there's actually a gap there where the O-rings will go. You put this back on and then from there, you'll be able to adjust this so that it can expand or get smaller. So you can put this into a regular base, not necessarily just a Steamulation base. So if you want that, that option is there. All right, so that's what the expansion kit baggie with the O-rings is for. All right, now let's take a couple more puffs. All right, if you're watching this on July 17th, it's officially out. You can go order it. If you're watching this anytime afterwards, it's been out. You can go order it. Obviously, I'm recording this way before the 17th, and I'm in another country right now, but this black one looks crazy, and I love the base. I love how this looks, the all black setup. I also love how this looks. I mean, it's up to you which color you end up going with. There's also more colors that are gonna be available, so make sure you check the link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. That's nice.